counted, but I've sent hundreds of emails to the superintendent about issues that have been brought to me that I forward or that I raise with him as the superintendent. I realize most of the members of the board don't see those emails because they go to the board, to the superintendent. Sometimes, depending on the context, I include the chairwoman or chairman at the time. And I also want to point out that I've tried more than once, but most recently a couple months ago, to get something on a committee agenda item so that we can talk about some long-range issues. And I think my specific request was that the administration committee take on some discussions with the administration about teacher retention efforts and how we can improve those. Surely we can all acknowledge that we've got areas to improve when it comes to teacher retention. And I thought the administration committee would be a good one to have those discussions and then bring something back to the board. That request to just get that on the agenda was rejected. So, it's not that folks aren't trying to talk about substantive issues and bringing them to committee meetings or bringing them to the superintendent. Again, hundreds of emails to the superintendent. And I don't think he would disagree with how many I've sent. So I do think there is a time for us to have discussions in public, and there are certainly things that I've emailed the superintendent or general counsel about that I didn't think needed to be discussed in public for a whole host of reasons. So, I think everybody has to make that judgment call, him or herself. Thank you, Chairman Bishop.
All right. Commissioner
Weston.
Weston,
Okay.
did you have your hand up?
I did.
Commissioner Weston.
Okay. I am all about transparency and accountability. And I ask questions because I need to know the answers to them. I too have sent emails. I've copied you on those asking for information, but I can't seem to get it. And so my thing is, we have to find out, if we're trying to find out about how to save money, get money to pay for the programs that we want, we need to see where the money is going that we could put on those programs so that we could do those things. And so the only way to do that is to bring it out in the open to see where we need to make some changes.
Dr. Witherspoon.
Mr. Chair, members of the board,